Coach Kirsten, you had a big smile on your face. How did you feel being back out there?
I like a kid on Christmas. It's been a long journey. I've said it plenty of times. I don't want to keep going over the same story, but this is probably one of the best days of my life, just being out there on the floor and playing the game that I love. My teammates are great. They supported me through this entire process. The organization has supported me through this entire process. They made it easy and smooth for me as much as they could. They understood the struggles that I went through on the daily, and like I said, they just made it as smooth and as easy as possible. So I thank them, and like I said, it's one of the best days of my life.
Hey, DeMarcus, can you take us through what your emotions were like after that dunk, and then seeing how the bench reacted?
I'm just glad to know I can still dunk. But nah, that felt good. I never in a million years would have thought that would have been my first basket, playing ball again. But I liked how it happened, and I thought I wouldn't have changed it. I like that.
Hey, Marcus, over here. Was it any more different or emotional leading up to this game because of the significance of it and how long you've been out?
It was. I was extremely nervous. I was texting my family and friends kind of before the game. I talked to my brother. I talked to my sister, my older sister as well, and I was just telling them how nervous I was. And like, man, you've been doing this your whole life. Like, it's kind of like riding a bike. Once you learn, you kind of never forget. But I was nervous all the way up until, and stomach was tight, butterflies, BGs, whatever you want to call it. And but once the ball went up, everything kind of went out the window, and it all felt familiar.
Were you surprised how open you were from three? You seemed like all your threes.
Yeah, man. I wonder what the scouting report is on me right now. I mean, I can't shoot, but I'll take it. They made my night a little easier, so I'm not mad at it.
DeMarcus, speaking of the shooting, is this as good as you've ever felt as a three-point shooter in your career?
I mean, I can't determine that off of one game. I'm a pretty confident shooter when it comes to shooting the long ball, but I can't determine that off one game. But it felt good tonight.
How is it to play without double teams when you have a single coverage?
This is a first, like in my entire basketball career. So I definitely can get used to this.
Right hand side. Right.
DeMarcus, how did it feel just to get your rhythm back? At what point did you feel like your rhythm was coming back? You started to get your touches?
Honestly, I still don't really feel like my rhythm is where I want it. Every time I kind of touch the ball, I felt like I was about to travel, or kind of trip over my feet. So I would kind of catch it and just kind of take my time and then make my decision. But we kind of went on a run. I'm not even sure what part of the game, but we kind of went on a run. And, Coach came to me and was like, "You got 4 fouls right now," and I was like, "I feel great right now." So we kind of, and at that point I was really into the game, and I was feeling my rhythm. It was kind of coming back for me, and but he was asking me I can either take you out or leave you in. But I was like, "Coach, just do what you got to do."
How strange was it to kind of be, everything was kind of centered on you tonight. You're getting standing O's when you're walking off after getting fouled out, stuff like that.
Man, probably the fakest love I ever received in my life. I'm gonna just keep it clean. I honestly don't see how guys like Steph and K do it on the daily, where it's just cameras around them all day. I don't like it at all. So hopefully this is the last day of this.
Marcus, what did it mean for you to see Draymond Green go to bat for you in that second quarter after that big call, and then end up getting beat up by that ref?
You sure it was just him? You sure it was him going to bat for me? I think Draymond was arguing the call earlier for himself.
Oh, really?
No, I'm kidding. No, it's a great group of guys, man. You can tell they all fight for one another. There's nothing but love in the room. Like I said, they've been great since I was walked in, so I'm not surprised at all.
DeMarcus, can you talk about you refer to your team as the most hated team in sports. Do you feel like this team, every night, the opposition takes it to another level on you guys?
Well, it's not even about that. Like, when it comes to opposing team, we're gonna get their best effort every night, no matter who it is. It's the opposite team Super Bowl. So, but when I was referring to that, I mean, have you seen social media? Like, man, I mean, and me just sitting on the sideline throughout the season so far, like, you know, some of the things that's you know being said on the daily just from out of the stand, it's crazy. And it's sick to think about, like, you get this much hate from a simple game of putting a round ball through a hoop. But it's crazy. But yeah, I stand by what I said.
Left-hand side, Mark.
Hey, DeMarcus, with some of the different Clippers trying to be physical and big, how did you try to handle that and respond to it?
Who was being physical?
Sometimes Cortana.
Man, y'all lucky this is my first day back. I would tell you how I really feel about Buddy, but I'm gonna be cool and stay on this this straight line right now.
Fair enough.
Wait till I get mid-season form. I saw his quotes before the game too. That's why I feel some type of way. Go ahead.
DeMarcus, you said you were dealing with big things on a day-to-day basis. How were you able to keep a positive mindset on the team?
I mean, outside of basketball, like my family, like they've been my my rock, my foundation through this whole process. And outside of my family, my teammates and the organization, they've been great. So when I was in the gym or around between the lines, I had the organization, my teammates to lean on, and when I was heading home, I had my family. So just kept it pushing.
Two more questions, left-hand side and then over here.
The basketball world was kind of awaiting this return. How would you describe the on-the-court chemistry with your teammates and just finally kind of breaking that seal?
I mean, it wasn't bad. I think we can get a whole lot better. We got a lot of potential. And honestly, this was our first time like playing together. Steve just kind of threw us out there in the fire. Quinn, QC actually reminded me. I'm like, man, like what's going on? And he had to remind me, yo, bro, this your first time like playing together. Like, we haven't even really practiced together. So we got a lot of going on.
DeMarcus, you mentioned earlier that you'd spoken to some close members of your family leading up to the game. Was there anything that anyone said that kind of maybe helped calm your nerves or help prepare you for this experience?
My girl, she sent me a great message before the game, and it just kind of put everything in perspective for me. She sent me this picture. It was like the day after I had my surgery, and I was sitting in a wheelchair in LA, staring out at the sunset. It wasn't planned or anything, but she caught a good moment, and she just kind of sent it to me. It was like, think about where you are now and where you came from. Just kind of put everything in perspective for me.
Who was it who said that?
My
Sorry.
lady.
Yeah.
Great, thank you.